Hi friends, welcome to this pre-market analysis of Nifty, where on a chart we try to make informed guesses of where buyers and sellers are. This is Nifty on a daily time frame, so these are the lines and fair value gaps that we had drawn yesterday. I mean, on the last trading day, not yesterday exactly. So if you look closely, we had drawn this support line inside this fair value gap, and we said anything below this is a buy signal. So that's exactly what we saw. Any opening below this was a buy signal, and that was the analysis from the previous day. And as you can see, it closed a little above this support line that we had drawn. So the support did hold, and the buy signal did hold well. But I did not make much profit on it because there was a stop loss that I traded with, and on a intraday time frame, there was a quick movement towards the downside that it took all my stop losses, and then I wasn't in a trade. But the analysis did work. That's the whole point. Let's move on to today's analysis. Let's get rid of all this and start with today's analysis. So what we do here is we analyze Nifty on different time frames, starting from the monthly all the way down to the hourly time frame. So this is Nifty on a monthly time frame. The bias on Nifty is not sure. I do not have a bias on Nifty because there are no lower highs like these created or no higher lows like these created. So there's no bullish or bearish bias right now. At least I cannot read it, but there are important levels. This is where the buyers are, and this is where the sellers are. This swing low is where the sellers are, and this swing low is where the buyers are. Let's keep it simple. Moving over to the weekly time frame. On a weekly time frame, Nifty is not sure. The bias is again not sure. Why is it not sure? Because there was these lower highs being formed with the bearish bias, but this high, ideally, for a bearish bias to sustain, should have been protected. It should not have been breached. So now this is breached. So that puts us in a precarious scenario. There is no bias on Nifty on a weekly time frame. Going over to the daily time frame. Here's where things are interesting. On a daily time frame, the bias is bullish. Why is it bullish? This was a swing low, and this is a higher low. So, and that's from where this overshoot happened. So this makes it bullish. But on the way up, there were so many fair value gaps that were drawn. This is one fair value gap, and this is the second fair value gap. There was a third one here, but that's already mitigated yesterday. I mean, on the last trading day. I keep saying yesterday. So that's why I haven't drawn it. So there's a fair value gap here. But the interesting level is this. There was a swing high in that fair value gap, which is a huge liquidity zone that above which we got the closure. So that remains a support level for Nifty, good support level for Nifty until there's a gap down, then get down into this area. Again, this is a huge buy side liquidity that's all here. So whenever it comes down here, it there's a high probability that there could be a good buyback from these levels if there's a gap down. That's what I'm talking about now. And if Nifty moves upwards, where's the target? There, this is the target for Nifty. So that's what the analysis for today is. Let's see where Nifty opens and where Nifty goes. That's it from my side. Once again, I'm not a certified analyst. I do this only for educational purpose. Thank you.